Alright, back to the joke. Yeah, back with the doo-doo hoodie. I'm not playing no games. I've been telling you, man. Keep following up. We're on the rise. Today's video is things that happens in school bathrooms. Now we do know things that go in school bathrooms. I'm sure from your own personal experience, definitely from mine. I do have a few story times man's gonna dish out, but we're gonna let it low down. We're gonna get more people seeing this. And I'm gonna dish out some crazy story times because I have story times upon story times. Anyway, I got places to be, I got things to do. Let's get this reaction going and hop straight into this
School
shit.
bathrooms. Man, school bathrooms have to be such
By the
a
way, I'm not gonna be pausing much, so don't worry, innit?
some sort of anomaly in our universe. The absolute strangest things are going on in them. Once you step foot in the bathroom, you don't know what to expect. So let's discuss the peculiar activities that happen in school
This makes me
bathrooms.
laugh.
First off, let's just address how disgusting school bathrooms are.
Here we
Bro,
go.
once you open the door and step foot into the bathrooms, your nostrils are immediately met with a stench mixed with pee, piss, and farts so foul that it could kill somebody. That stench has me holding my breath and plugging my nose the majority of the time I'm in the bathroom. The bathroom floors are also always disgusting and littered with toilet paper and food wrappers. Like almost all
When you enter the bathroom, especially the men's, yeah, straight away the ground is like it's slippery. I'm not sure what it is. The boss man's may have mopped the floor, or it could be fucking piss. No, I'm saying I don't try. Nah, that shit gets crazy already.
bathrooms have these industrial sized garbage cans, and you're telling me dudes can't even throw their trash into it? Like, how can you miss? How's your trash even ending up on the floor, bro? Then you
Oh
got
my
the mirrors
days.
in the stalls always having engravings of drawings with either a knife or marker. Like, whose emo ass is doing all that? And don't get me started on the toilets, bro. Students be leaving
With Shopify, I
Why
can
you get my? Why am I getting hit straight with the ad, bro? Come on, man. We hit that new band straight away. Let's get back to it.
living
Eh.
leaving the toilets looking foul, bro. You'd walk in a stall and you'd look at the toilet bowl and see it unflushed with piss, poop, a mountain of
Of
toilet paper,
course.
and blood, and doo-doo
Oh
stains on
my
the
god.
seat. Like, there's no way I'm using that stall, bro.
We don't know about blood, bro. We don't know about blood. Especially, I don't know. You man, yeah, because America has lockers and that in it. What could be worse? Obviously, toilets worse. You know what goes down in the toilet.
Went number two at school when it was an emergency. I usually always hold my poops throughout school until I got home to poop because I knew school bathrooms were nasty and it's just more
Yeah,
comfortable to
facts,
end up
man.
in.
If you was using school toilets to take shits, yeah, there's something we don't know about you, man. You're a problem. You're a menace to society. You're brave. I don't care if you gotta put the tissues on the mate, the tissues on the thing, bro. On the lid and shit. Putting 3 stacks of tissues on the lid, bro, if I'm sitting down and that shit. Because you know guys got no accuracy whatsoever. We don't give a toss about the bath. You know what I'm
At
saying?
home rather than in a public
Keep pausing.
restroom. But if my stomach was hurting and I felt that gut wrenching feeling in my abdomen,
Yeah,
you
no
best believe
choice.
I'm using the school
Yeah,
bathroom, or else I'm literally shitting myself in the middle of class.
yeah, no
There's no way I
choice.
can hold that in for the rest of the day. And one time this exact situation happened to me. So I was chilling at lunch and I
Oh shit.
really needed to poo. So I went to the bathroom and opened the stall and bam, I saw the worst sight ever
Oh,
imaginable.
okay,
Bro, I
no.
almost puked, swear to God. I just slammed the stall shut and used another stall miles away from that one. Seeing that had me scarred for the rest of the day. I was seeing visions of the scene of the crime wherever I looked. It was bad. Bro, people need to learn how to flush, bro. Like, it's really not that
And
hard. You go and get the poop in a
nah,
second.
nah, nah, nah,
How
nah, nah. Especially I remember this time, bro. I definitely was a second. No, 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 no. Guys in primary, bro. There was this year in my class. That was one of my brothers back then, though. I can't remember his name properly. There was a guy in my primary school, yeah. This guy would fall asleep in front of everyone and just piss on the floor mid sleep. Like my guy, mid sleep, piss on the floor, and this happened several times, bro. The whole class had to evacuate, spread out, fam. Why you could just see liters of piss on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? This is when we had to sit on the floor and shit. Carpet time. Broski was just leaking 24/7. Nah. So while sleeping, bro, that guy was a generational kid, man.
me
Never
why
to
the
be
toilet
brought up.
paper is always so thin. Like, I'd be damn near using an entire roll of toilet paper just for one wipe. Otherwise, that shit's gonna rip, and
STGs, man. Ugh.
I mean, hey, at least I had some sort of entertainment while pooping in the form of drawings of penises on the stall doors and other drawings.
Don't know about those ones.
Penis on the stall door. And let's just mention the bathroom doorknob. Bro, when I would exit the bathroom, I would be doing anything but
To
try
not
to
touch it.
that.
Thank
I don't know
you.
what people are touching throughout the whole
Thank
day.
you.
Our hands be contracting all sorts of bacteria as the day
Got the
goes
pro
by.
gooners
So
as
you have to
well.
Open the bathroom doorknob, which is already located in one of the most disgusting places on earth. Oh hell nah. So I would just either grab a bunch of toilet
Tissue,
paper
yeah.
and use that as a barrier between my hand
Thank
and the
you.
doorknob.
I do that with everything in the toilet, bro. Bro, the tissues are getting rinsed because I'm not refreshing them tissues. So I couldn't give a toss how much tissue I'm using. There's no tissue here. I'm going to the next one and I'm rinsing it. I'm going like, like you see on Fortnite when you're medcating, bro. Yeah, that's how I'm getting the tissue. Then I'm using it, bro. Unlocking the door, fam. You know what I mean?
Or I'd use my feet to open the
Straight
door.
up.
Or I'd use my favorite method of all time, waiting. Now, the art of waiting takes a lot
Waiting?
of skill and precision into it. So let me just educate you guys
Alright,
and
let's
bless
listen.
you
Look in.
guys all with the methods that will help prevent you from touching that disgusting doorknob. So I would just stand
Said
there
waiting.
and wait till another student comes into the bathroom, and I'd be like, yo, thanks, bro, and I'd walk right out of there. That's it. That's the whole method.
That's poor
Kind of an
meth, man.
asshole move, but you know, you gotta think smarter, not harder. Now
Poor
let's
meth.
look up what the weirdos would do in the school bathrooms. So you got them bathroom menaces that would just terrorize people taking a deuce. Like, these people would be banging on the stall doors, splashing water over the stall,
Swear.
exposing the lights, and doing anything to make people taking a shit feel
Swear.
uncomfortable. Here's an example.
Been so long since I caught someone.
So you wanna play the quiet game with me, huh? Well, I'm always here. Now let me in.
These type of dudes would also wet up.
This in the UK ain't happening. Well, you know what? I've been trolling my guys in the toilets, of course. Just throwing wet tissue and all of that bullshit. That ain't happened to me though. None of that's happened to me because if I've opened that door, I'm catching someone. Someone's holding it. Pause. But someone's catching these hands and these elbows. You know what I'm saying? Hey! Straight elbows.
Some toilet paper and roll it up into balls and throw them at the ceiling, making them stick, which is downright disgusting. Like, what if one of them falls
Straight
in the
fighting
you're
after
gonna
that.
take a piss? Straight up menaces, bro. And then let's just talk about the weirdos that are just straight up out of pocket. There'd be some weird dudes that just be straight up pissing all over the bathroom. At my elementary school, dudes were pissing all over the floors, on the vents, and even in the station.
Oh my
And,
god.
like, come on, man. That's just taking it way too far.
Hey, speaking of fixing in random areas, yeah, I just got a story time randomly, yeah. I remember it was me and my boys. This when I was young, you anyway. Like, I lived in in like flats and that, innit? And we always used to come down and go to our park here. I must have just been pissing near the bin in a public area in front of my flipping flat, yeah. But obviously, I was young. I was a bad kid before, so I didn't give a shit. And then when cars like pull through in it, we have like a little car park in front. The police just drove through and just looked at me while I was pissing. While I was pissing, I was making eye contact with police officers while they was driving past. And as a young kid, I was like, fuck 'em. But I don't know how I didn't just get. I don't know, maybe because they knew I was a little youth, but what an idiot, bro. I just dipped in it. I dipped because obviously it's the police. I just dipped and went back to my home. But I got hella story times back in the days of the block, bro. Are you dumb? Hey, we gotta re-up, man. Hey, share this and like this, man. We
That
gotta
can't
re-up.
be the only
No more
kid that
pausing.
doesn't trust the soap dispensers. Because I've heard stories of weird kids doing unspeakable things to the soap dispensers that I don't even want to say. Like, I still use the soap, but I'm just a little sketched out because what am I gonna do? Pack a bottle of soap to school? You know what? Maybe I should do that. That sounds like a really good idea. And then you have the kids who be pulling their entire pants down to their ankles.
Oh
Just
my
to
God.
pee. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yes,
But
fuck
one
off,
time
man.
I really needed to pee, and I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I opened that door, I saw a dude's bare cheeks at the urinal, and I just instantly left. I didn't need to pee no more, bro. And I've never witnessed
Straight
this,
cheeks,
but
that's
dudes be
crazy.
choking the chicken in the bathroom. Like, man, some of you guys need to chill. Like, y'all can't wait until you get home to do that.
The pro gooners, we don't know, but them pro gooners are the ones that do in the toilet. I don't know how you man have the how do you man not have the patience, bro? The gooners straight into the toilet. They be in class, be like, I'm it, go rub one, man. Nigga, how is it even comfortable in that dirty place, my guy? I've never done that ever in my life.
Like, it's gotta be in school. And sometimes you have people who be spending their entire lunchtime in the bathroom stalls. Like, please choose somewhere else to eat your lunch, bro. Like, I'm telling you this for
bunking
your
dons,
own
innit?
safety. Cause
Them
it
bunking
cannot be
dons.
healthy to be breathing in all that doo-doo air for a whole hour. It's gotta take at least 5 years off.
Nah, I
your
can't lie,
life
it fades
doing
after
it
when you're chilling.
consistently every day. Like, just eat in the hallways
It
or the
fades.
classroom for your own safety, man. Now let's discuss the activities that occur in the school bathrooms. You would have kids skipping class to go to the bathroom just to spark it up in there with their homies. Same goes for the kids
Ooh.
who vape, and that bathroom would just be completely
True.
boxed.
I've never done that, but I
Meanwhile,
know the
those kids
homies.
are hustling and dealing some substances to other kids like Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, grass, you know, stuff like that. But school bathrooms are these kids' property. Like, they have full ownership. You walk in and see like
You're
6
selling some
kids
Lucozade.
current in the bathrooms. And of course, we can't forget the fights that happen. Kids would be straight up having a fight club in the bathrooms with an entire crowd
Swear in the
watching them
bathroom.
brawl it out like it was KSI versus Logan Paul. And the news of the fight happening would spread across the school like wildfire. And you would always have the kids
Can I lie, man? My school was savages. It was straight out in broad daylight. What do you mean, my guy? It was straight out in the playground. In the heated moment, no one's saying wait in the bathroom, bro. It was straight heat. I mean, it was probably in the bathroom for trying to birthday rush you know what I'm saying? For him to corner, hey. Other than that, though, can't lie, my school, it was straight outside. The fight lasted, what, 5 to 10 seconds because everyone's going to get swamped and shit. And then, the teachers comes. But apart from that, straight broad daylight.
who
Throw
record
these
the fight,
hands.
but it's always recording the worst angles and like in 180.
That's what I'm saying.
The dudes recording the fights really need to step their game up and show up with one of these so we can get some 4K footage of the school fights. Then you got the kids who be stirring up a barbershop in the bathroom.
Okay,
These
barbers
dudes
is
giving
crazy.
Other kids some fresh cuts in the
That's crazy.
bathrooms and getting people right with the fades, or he'd be absolutely doing people dirty with the cuts. Dude was
That's
really on
insane.
entrepreneur grind set at school. Now let's talk about how TikTok absolutely made school bathrooms worse. You'd have those kids who be recording TikTok dance.
No, you ain't catching me with these ads. I swear down. We barely had TikTok like that, innit? We didn't. Oh, no, nah. Man said Van Dyke's here. Lol. Post yo. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get back to this video. Yeah, these youths won't survive.
Come on, man. I'd rather see the group of stoners and vapors
Man, that's what I'm saying.
doing their TikTok dance as I walk by them to take a piss while cringing.
I'm interrupting that shit.
For no reason. Then you have the school thought giving free vocal lessons to everyone. And then you have the infamous TikTok trends that took over the school bathrooms. People were really having bathroom functions and concerts in there. Like,
Okay,
theme
that's
parks
crazy.
weren't such a thing. Okay, you got me. I was one of the bathroom function attendees. So at my school, people were planning a bathroom function for the last day of
What?
school. And a bunch of dudes pulled up to the bathroom and we were getting turned in there. But
Okay, that's
the guys
crazy.
in the hall monitor found out
Pause, man. Like, a grown ass man got into the toilet for a function, bro. Can you man not do that in the playground? Do you man not have that one spot that you man conquer? This is our spot. As grown men, how many of there are you? There's more than 10. So get a spot outside. What makes you think you have to get the toilet and shit? Freaky ass, boys.
and we all had to disperse and dip out of there. And the people who set it up got in trouble. Here's some footage of it. Then the teacher made an announcement on the speakers. So it has come to our attention that there has been this thing going on in the school bathrooms called bathroom functions.
GG's.
Yeah, this is just unacceptable behavior, and this does not represent what being a student at our school is.
Say goodbye, man.
Yeah, the bathroom function trend was a 10 out of 10. But now let's discuss the devious lick trend. Now this trend was
Oh,
just
what's
straight
that?
up out of pocket. People were really stealing items in the bathrooms. Like it did not matter
What?
it was. Toilet paper, soap dispensers, urinals, toilets. Hell, they might have even taken the entire
What the fuck's going
bathroom
on
itself.
nowadays?
Everything was fair game to the devious lickers. Then these people would get home and record a TikTok of their loot. Like realistically, what are you gonna do with a broken soap dispenser and toilet, bro? This trend had
What?
the principal on his knees begging on school announcements for people to stop. Guys,
This did not happen with us, man. What the hell? What school's evolving to now? A bunch of YNs and shit, bro. Bloody hell, bro.
please stop this devious lick thing. We have no toilets left in the bathrooms. We have nowhere to take a dump. I took a dump.
Only main thing that's going on back then and shit, we getting no say. It doesn't matter what type of bathroom we in. It could be the girls or the boys. If you're a guy and you never been to a girl's bathroom, no comment. I'll just leave it to you to think.
The sink. Please let this stop. Then after the school complaints, people were really trying to atone for their sins with angelic yields. And they would start donating shit to the school bathrooms. Dudes were really giving toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and even TVs, bro. Thinking that's
What?
the wrongdoings. The damage has already been done. Then you got the people who are just straight up destroying the bathrooms and
Okay.
toilets, mirrors, and urinals.
Okay, there's a bunch
Come
of
on,
YNs, man.
no
Come
wonder
on,
the
man.
school bathrooms
Fuck's
are
doing that.
dirty because of all the atrocities that kids are committing in them, making the janitors not want to clean up all that crap. Like, if I was a janitor and walked into the bathroom and saw it like this, I'm straight up quitting on the spot, or I'm complaining to whoever runs the school for a raise, or it's on site. Bro, janitors don't get paid enough to deal with all this crap.
Allow that,
This
man.
concludes the list
I ain't
of
paying
all
for
the
shit
atrocities
either.
committed in the school bathrooms. Comment down what atrocities you've committed in the past. Anyway,
You, man, I can't lie, that video was interesting. Comment down below if you have any story times in the bathrooms, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I don't want to hear, pro gooners. Maybe if you got caught once doing that, you know what I mean? But I hope you, man, enjoyed it. Man's got place to do. Man's got places to do. Man's got place to be. I got things to do. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Hold on, let me try to get my thumbnail. Hold on. Let me try to get my thumbnail and shit. Nah, you know what? I got it. I'll see you in the next one. Indeed.